We're taking you live to Parliament Hill now for the installation, the swearing in of Canada's 28th Governor-General, David Johnston. This is the scene now in the Senate chamber on Parliament Hill. As you can see, invited guests have assembled and are assembling as we're just a few moments away now from the official part of today's installation ceremony, where David Johnston, who's still at this point the Governor-General designate, will officially take over from Michaëlle Jean as Canada's next Governor-General. I want to show you the scene just a few moments ago in Parliament Hill as David Johnston and his wife Sharon arrived just outside the Senate doors, the centre block here on Parliament Hill, as they made their way into the Parliament buildings, greeted by, you'll see, the Prime Minister and Mrs. Harper and the Leader of the Government in the Senate, Marjorie Le Breton, and the Chief Justice of the oh no, there's Mrs. Harper, and you'll see once he makes his way inside. For this ceremony today, since he is the Governor-General designate, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Beverley McLachlin, who is the Deputy Governor-General, will preside over this ceremony that will take place in just a few moments in the Senate chamber. And when the next part of this official program begins, and it's about to shortly, we will take you to that. But this is the 69-year-old former president of the University of Waterloo. He's been the president of McGill. He's widely known as a constitutional and parliamentary scholar. He's done some work as a journalist. He's a lawyer. And he's a Harvard University graduate and former captain of the Harvard hockey team is David Johnston. And this, as I say, was just a few moments ago as he made his way in to the Hall of Honor on Parliament Hill, meeting the Speaker of the Senate and the Speaker of the House, Peter Milliken. And then this was an interesting part of the ceremony here, where David Johnston added this personal touch to the ceremony today, and that was he had wanted, and you'll see in just a few moments, he'd wanted to meet Canadians, 13 Canadians from each of the provinces and territories who presented him and his wife Sharon with roses, which later on you'll see in the ceremony will be left at the tomb of the unknown soldier. So after this installation ceremony ends, David Johnston will actually make a swing for the first time to the National War Memorial, where he will lay these flowers at the tomb of the unknown soldier. So this was the scene just a few moments ago. I want to take you live now. We'll go from this to the Senate chamber, and this is what's happening now. And we are just seeing the arrival of the woman that David Johnston will be replacing, Michaëlle Jean, who ends her 5-year term as Governor-General, and she's being saluted by those who've assembled in the Senate chamber as the ceremony there is set to begin in just a few moments from now.
Laurent Gauthier, and I am pleased to welcome all of you here in the Senate chamber and all those Canadians watching the broadcast as we witness the installation of Canada's 28th Governor-General since Confederation, the direct representative of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Bienvenue à une cérémonie qui donne au Canada un nouveau représentant de la Reine et en même temps de la plus ancienne institution canadienne, la Couronne. Le gouverneur général investi aujourd'hui est le 65e à succéder à Samuel de Champlain dans un rôle et une nation en constante évolution. Canada is a constitutional monarchy in which Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, is head of state, and she is represented by the Governor-General at the federal level. We note with pleasure that we are joined today by Her Majesty's other direct representatives from across Canada. The Crown of Canada is truly the collective Canadian crown. À titre de gouverneur général, Son Excellence fait en sorte que l'espace institutionnel qu'il occupe soit plus que jamais un lieu de rassemblement, où le dialogue prédomine et où la parole des citoyennes et des citoyens est entendue. A few moments ago, the Governor-General designate, David Johnston and Mrs. Sharon Johnston, walked through the Hall of Honour here in the centre block of Parliament. They were greeted by 13 Canadians, each from a different province and territory, collectively representing the diverse nature of Canadian society, accomplishment and service. Each presented Mr. and Mrs. Johnston with roses, a symbolic gesture of welcome and expression of best wishes from the provinces and territories as they prepare to assume their new duties on behalf of all Canadians. Le gouverneur général encourage l'excellence. Il remet des distinctions honorifiques, des décorations et des récompenses nationales pour reconnaître les personnes qui ont fait preuve d'excellence, de vaillance, de bravoure et d'un dévouement exceptionnel à servir les autres, faisant ainsi honneur au pays. De plus, il joue un rôle capital dans la promotion de l'identité nationale en soutenant les valeurs canadiennes, la diversité, l'inclusion, la culture et le patrimoine. The Governor-General visits Canadians in every part of the country, is patron to young Canadians, to humanitarian endeavours, to service, artistic and sport groups, to name but a few. Thus, he encourages and celebrates our rich diversity, identity and collective pride. Le gouverneur général est également le commandant en chef du Canada, ayant la fonction essentielle de reconnaître le rôle important des forces canadiennes de Sa Majesté, tant au pays qu'à l'étranger. La gouverneure générale suppléante, également juge en chef de la Cour suprême, la très honorable Beverly McLaughlin, présidera les premiers instants de cette cérémonie. Dans un moment, nous accueillerons la gouverneure générale suppléante et M. Frank McArdle, ainsi que le Premier ministre du Canada, le très honorable Stephen Harper et Mme Laureen Harper. Mr. Kevin MacLeod, Usher of the Black Rod, personal attendant and messenger of the Sovereign, will be leading the procession that will also include the Honourable Noel Kinsella, Speaker of the Senate, and Mrs. Anne Kinsella, the Honourable Peter Milliken, Speaker of the House of Commons, the Honourable Marjorie Le Breton, Leader of the Government in the Senate, and the Honourable James Moore, Minister of Canadian Heritage. Please rise. Veuillez vous lever. Stay there. The installation of a new Governor General is intended to officially mark his assumption of office. It is an historic event that is the most important state ceremony within Canada's constitutional and ceremonial structure. Dans un instant, le gouverneur général désigné, M. David Johnston, et son épouse, Mme Sharon Johnston, feront leur entrée, menés par l'huissier du bâton noir et accompagnés du chef d'état-major de la Défense, le général Walter Netinchuk, du sous-commissaire de la Gendarmerie royale du Canada pour la région du Nord-Ouest, Rod Connect, et le secrétaire du